Hello, everybody. I hope that you're well and enjoying the wind. Been listening to the trees creaking this afternoon. Creaking in the wind. Our meditation is starting in a few minutes' time. Get yourself ready for takeoff. Good evening, Elizabeth and Julie and Elsa, who has arisen, and Anne and Sanal. Namaste, namaskar. Good to have you on board this evening, everyone. Hello, David and Tony. Going for another dose. The old meditation. And Polly has arisen also. Hard day at the office. Hello, Julie. 2 Julies, maybe even 3, but 2 have said hello. I would introduce you, but one of you's on YouTube and the other one's on Facebook. Any guesses what's in the glass this evening? What juice are we on this evening? Anyone want to play a guessing game? Lemon juice. Tried not. Gin and tonic? Nope. H2O with ginger? Nope. Nope. Elderflower. Getting close. That is a sharp eye. A very sharp eye there from Joe Hardy. Impressive. Yeah, and Shelley and Dawn. Elderflower. Water from the brook. That would be quite an interesting taste. Although sometimes it does look relatively clean. It is apple and elderflower mixed with, what's it called? Mineral water, sparkling mineral water. A nice refreshing tonic, living life on the edge. Yeah. But this much apple, and it's like that apple juice you can get with a bit of elderflower in. This much, and then topped up with sparkling water. It's a little bit like apple ties. but slightly more refreshing and not as sweet. Okay. Hello, Kate. Hello, Joe. Another Joe. Okay, so we are here, ready for our Sunday night meditation. Fantastic way to conclude the weekend and start the week, in a sense. Although we will, there'll be the offering for morning meditation tomorrow, if you fancy it. What time is it? Is it 7? I think it's 7, isn't it? 7? Or do you fancy it a bit earlier, 4:30? Yeah, a bit of sunrise meditation. No, we'll keep it at 7 for the time being. We'll start at 7 tomorrow morning. That'll be meditate 105.5, and then the end of the day, 106. It's a good way to end the week, end the weekend, wind down, put everything in perspective, develop appreciation for what we've experienced, and process everything, and in a sense set our intention for the week ahead. This week we've been exploring the theme of joy to some degree and starting to develop that appreciation, remembering the kindness of others, which is gratitude, but it's also taught by Buddha as a way to cultivate affectionate love, feeling of affection for others. If we can focus on their kindness, the kindness that we receive from others. And there's various levels, as with the gratitude. When we're feeling upset and disappointed and we're going through difficulties, at that time it can seem like we're not receiving kindness from others and other people are not kind. Far from it, and we can feel disappointed by others and frustrated by their actions and activities. But remembering what we've received from others can be very helpful for our mental health and can give us positivity in the way that we look at others. And this can be the people in our life and the people that we don't know yet. We're on the receiving end. And this is a good place to start, because sometimes in our relationships, there is a lot of emotion, deep emotion, and some can be very challenging. So we start off gently with manageable awareness, so we can just allow the awareness of the kindness of others to come forth for those who have helped us have the food that we have, the drinks that we're enjoying, the shelter that we have. And then we start to extend this out, this feeling of thanks and appreciation. We were saying a few nights ago, it's like our meditation is supported by the kindness of others. Everything, our life is supported by that. We can sit up, when we sit in meditation, we sit upright. The only reason we can do that is due to the kindness of others. We were given a body, weren't we? Our mind found this body and it was presented to us. Now we have this human body, incredible human body, given to us by others. And there's a whole family tree, isn't there? Exactly, as well, the kindness of strangers, the relationship that we have with other humans, It's quite easy to see faults. It's quite easy to see others as not kind and look at what they're not doing. But there is a lot of kindness that we have been on the receiving end of, and we are still on the receiving end of, and we will be on the receiving end of tomorrow and throughout our life. And the only reason we can meditate is due to the kindness of others. What this meditation does, or this reflection, when we start thinking of the kindness of others, what we receive, when you just feel thankful for what you've received from others, and what it does, it starts to melt the heart. And that's always a good thing, for our heart to melt. And as it melts, bliss and happiness comes for us, interestingly enough, and for the people around us, because we're happier, because our mind is positive. Remembering the kindness of others brings affectionate love. That's a form of love. That's an open heart. It's such a beautiful meditation to remember the kindness that we're on the receiving end of. And it's mixed, of course, with gratitude. So for those of you who have done the gratitude training and so forth, this may come quite swiftly, because we appreciate what we've received. We're appreciative. And as if we have this in our mind as we're meditating, our heart is open. And as I was talking a few days ago, and this was a question that was sent to me, and this isn't another reason why I'm talking about this now, is about developing gratitude for those who have in some way challenged us and for the difficulties in our life. When our mind is strong enough, we can start to do that, and even see if we're in a challenging situation, for example, and we feel strong enough, we can think, oh, this person is helping me to practice patience. Depending on where we are, we may be able to crank it up and even develop affection for them. It doesn't mean to say we necessarily go along with them or even agree with them, or don't try and prevent them from engaging in some harmful activity. It doesn't mean that. It just means in our mind we can start to build up the capacity. So it doesn't weaken our mind, it actually strengthens it. It's a deep subject and you can't just touch on it, but I'm giving a kind of overview of it because it's very helpful to integrate into our meditations. And it's very helpful mind to have as we're going through our day, so like through the week, to seek out, to look for the kindness of others. Like right now, as we're sitting here, people are building roads, roadworks. When we encounter roadworks, often the first thought is ourselves. Oh, my journey is restricted or whatever, or oh, the council are at it again. If we're training, and that causes frustration and worry and anxiety. Training in affectionate love, I think how kind of these workers to be making the road smoother. One objection, of course, is, oh, they're just doing it as their job, they're not kind. We could think like that if we wanted to, but where does that get us? We receive benefit from their actions. So what their intention is, to some degree, isn't of any relevance to our training in affectionate love, because we are on the receiving end of their activities. We can say, yeah, I'm receiving some kindness. Thank you. It's quite interesting in some Asian countries when they receive something, whether it is a gift or even something in a shop or some money, they take it with both hands. It's quite disarming when it first happens. Give something to someone, they take it with both hands. Good for the mind. It's like You just take something. Never think about it. Affectionate love. That'll be the theme, the underlying theme for the week. Thinking about all the kindness we received in the past, all the kindness we're currently receiving now, all the kindness we're going to receive in the future. This adds extra flavor to our meditation. Yeah. Throughout the, when we're sitting there, my body is like a mountain. Ooh. My breath is like the wind. Ooh. My mind is like the sky. Wow. Throughout that, we are still is flavored by affectionate love. Try that, and you'll see some richness come to your meditations. Okay, so let's get ready. When you're ready, we begin by taking 5 long inhalations to help us get into the present moment. Deep inhalation. And breathing out. Deep inhalation. And breathing out. Deep inhalation. And breathing. Deep inhalation. And breathing out. Deep inhalation. And breathing. We bring to mind the kindness we've received in our life from other people. Incredible assistance and help. It blows the mind when we become aware of just how much we've received from others. We allow this awareness to melt our heart. We can develop an affection for those around us, those who've gone before us. A deep gratitude mixed with affectionate love. And with this good heart, we engage in the 9-round breathing exercise to help dispel impure energy winds and clear the mind. Placing the left hand under the right chest, the right finger on the left nostril, and taking a deep inhalation. Switch. And breathe out 3 times. Deep inhalation. Switch. Breathe out 3 times. Deep inhalation through both nostrils. Hold that. And breathe out 3 times. And we go again. Deep inhalation. Hold, press, breathe out 3 times. Deep inhalation. Switch. Breathe out 3 times. And breathing in through both nostrils. Deep inhalation. Hold it. And breathe out 3 times. Final one in your own time, whenever you're ready. Remembering the kindness of others helps us to connect with the vast world around us, feeling interconnected with everybody. We're not isolated with this mistaken view, completely interconnected. This gives us a sense of freedom, vastness, and an openness of heart. Rather than a cold isolation, we have warm connectivity, even though we may be physically alone. Mentally, we realize we're not completely interconnected with the world around us. My body, like a mountain, immovable, rooted in the present moment, connected to the earth. Regardless of what happens, I'm not running away. Nothing to run away from. My breath, like the wind, constant, blissful wind flowing around my body. Follow the thread of the breath, leading us to the sky of our mind, which is vast, spacious, luminous. We connect in our heart center, the sky of our mind. Everything is within that. Our thoughts arise and dissolve to the sky of the mind. It's almost as though we become the sky, vast, limitless. We're not planning, not recalling, not thinking too much. Not working out anything, not trying to make anything happen, anything special happen. Just resting, relaxing. in our mind, we offer thanks to those in our life who've helped us. We develop appreciation. The kindness that we have received from others is quite extraordinary throughout our life. Try to bring this to mind and generate gratitude. We dedicate the good energy from our meditation with this affectionate love. So all these people can find peace in their hearts and healing in their lives. As our session concludes, we determine to carry this affection with us into the rest of the evening and take it to bed with us and wake up in the morning with it. And to try to spend the week ahead remembering the kindness we receive. Thank you very much. When you're ready, so let's bring your session to a close and open your eyes. So if we were to carry on training after the meditation, which the wise practitioner would be keen on doing, not just forgetting now, think, oh, done, tick. We would try to, when we're interacting with the world, we try to remember the kindness that we've received from others and how much work has gone into everything that we use. Think about the computer or the phone that you're receiving this transmission on. All the people who work so hard to create this hardware and all the people who have created the applications that we use. Right now they're working. All the servers that are able to support this live streaming video. We can't see it necessarily, but incredible amount of work that goes on behind the scenes. That's like with technology, anything. Microphone. I didn't make this microphone, did I? Think of all the effort and the work that went into all of this, the invention. this apple and elderflower juice. Did I grow these apples and elderflowers and make this juice? All the work and effort that has been put into just enjoying a simple glass of juice. You don't have to look far. The clothes you're wearing, yeah, all of them. Yeah, incredible network that we depend on. And this way of thinking, it's very good if you feel isolated, you know. You feel isolated, feel alone, feel lonely, completely separate from the world, all on our own. This way of thinking helps us to feel connected, because we're completely connected. Try to think about the objects that you're interacting with and the network behind them. Also history, you know, it's helpful to think of the history, all the work that's been put in, you know, the work that was put into your house or your apartment, all the people who put the work into that, the roads that you travel on. Some of the roads we travel on, they were built hundreds and hundreds of years ago. And we rely on the kindness of all those people from hundreds and hundreds of years ago. As I said in the meditation, if you just pause and think about it, it blows the mind. Maybe even start crying. Yeah, because you think, wow, how much I've received from other people's hard work. And then we stop taking the credit. And we offer thanks to others. Then our mind is peaceful and open, and we have a feeling of affection towards the people around us. I appreciate you attending this session. I wish you a pleasant evening. I'll be here tomorrow morning if you fancy a good morning meditation.